Okay. Hey everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Um, so today I'm in my bedroom. So forgive me for the lighting. It's not as bright, and I can't open my window very wide because I have a little birdie sitting on a nest outside my window, and I don't want to disturb her. Actually, it's funny because the mother is pretty calm with us. She knows our movements and everything, and she only like I can raise the blinds up and down while she's on the nest, and she'll kind of just give like this like side eye glance just to make sure she's watching us. But for the father, he's like suspect of every move. So as soon as I get up from my bed, he's already like jumped up and turning around looking at me. So it's his turn right now on the nest. So they're turtle doves, so they take turns, and I'm not about to disturb him because I don't want to jeopardize those little chicks. They haven't hatched yet. So, yeah, so I can't get much sunlight in from my blinds. Anyways, so we're gonna have a little bedroom talk right now. And what I wanted to talk about was this little thing here. I don't know. Yeah, you can see that. You see it against my hand. Now this is a black obsidian Yoni egg. That's what they're called. Or jade egg. Whatever, it goes by different names. So it's an ancient tradition from China, I think, but it's kind of gotten a new craze following with women right now. Um, and so I went to try it out. Now, for those watching who don't know, Yoni is I think it's Sanskrit word for your lady parts, for your vagina. Um, and in ancient China, it was women of royalty who used to use these things for um, strengthening their pelvic floor and the healing properties of the gemstones. So I decided to try one. Now, the word around is that you should try the black obsidian because it's a natural gemstone, so its properties are cleansing and purifying and removing any trauma from your womb, any trauma, um, physically, like mentally, emotionally. Um, and while it's supposed to be strengthening your pelvic floor, it's supposed to be also cleansing out that kind of energy. So, I got it from a really great seller. I won't talk about the seller right here because I'm not doing a review on the egg itself, on the seller itself. I want to talk about the eggs, um, but I can give a link down below. So, anyways, so everybody said from what I read online that you should start with this black obsidian um, for cleansing and whatnot. Now, and people were like, "Oh, it's gonna be intense because this is an intense stone." Um, and not everybody can handle it. Okay, so this is my opinion on crystals and gemstones, um, and metals, minerals, things like that. It's not so much that they work this power on their own, and what I see a lot of when I'm looking at all these reviews and examining what's on the net is that people will sometimes go after things thinking that um, it has the power in itself. And what that does is that item now becomes like some like crazy mystical item. Um, that's not how I look at it. When I work with crystals and when I use crystals or gemstones or anything, it's a natural stone that comes from the earth. It has natural properties. It has a natural energy from the earth. But that in itself, it doesn't do anything else except work with the intention that you set for it. So basically, you are creating the stone to do that work. Like you are programming the stone to do that work for you. It can't do it by itself. You don't just, pick it up and it's magically going to have these properties. It's a living source and you program it. Um, so, in essence, the power is coming from you, right? And that's what I find people are giving away their power to these things when it's all actually within them. After I used it for a few weeks, there was nothing really to write home about other than just doing pelvic exercises. Yeah, but um, energy wise, emotionally wise, there's nothing really to write home about. I had more of a energy shift um, when I was meditating, right? And I didn't have the yoni egg in at that time. So if you are looking to heal something, that can be done without having to have a special item. These are just tools to enhance and also tools to give your mind focus, because a lot of times it's that we need the focus. But in it and of itself, this isn't going to be a magical item, I guess I could say. Um, so that's what I was just contemplating right now. Just the amount of people who are giving away their energy, giving away their autonomy and sovereignty, and thinking that everything outside of them is what's doing the change, when it's really them. Like you yourself, you're making the changes. You have immense power to create, to change, to reverse, to move ahead. Like your mindset and the words that you speak are hugely powerful. Um, in magic, as kids, whatever, you would always use the word abracadabra. Now, abracadabra is a real word. It's not a made up word. It's Aramaic, and what it means is I create with my words, basically. So that's why it was always before the spell, you say abracadabra, and whatever you wanted would occur. Oh, my neighbors are having a party. I don't know if you can hear. Oh, they turned it down. Anyways, um, yeah, they do this regularly, but hey, they're on a good vibration, right? Um, so yeah, so our power is in our words and in our intentions and in our mind, and then that makes the energy go forth. That sets in motion the vibrations that you're gonna go give off, and that will attract what you're giving off. Or it will cleanse your body. It will let your body release certain things, let your emotions go, whatever. Um, but ultimately, it starts with your intention, with your vibration, and the tools like the stones. They just work with that and kind of increase it and heighten it. So it's not that them in themselves, the stones in themselves, are doing the work. It's you. You are the power, you are doing the work, you have the strength to do whatever you want to do. And sometimes we just need a little reminder, a little aid to to set our intentions and to go forth with that. So that's all I wanted to talk about was the yoni eggs. Now I didn't have a bad experience with it. I didn't have any experience with it at all, other than just the strengthening, as I was saying, the pelvic floor exercises. But but yeah, I was doing. I've always done those anyways, so I think I might just retire this